Yeah, good night, friends and family. Vincent Nino here again. Yeah, if you like the contents of this video, then subscribe to the channel. You know, I said this Puff Daddy situation just keeps on giving so many different angles that you can address this story from. But I want to address this story from a situation that takes place so many times in the game. You know what I'm saying? Uh, with 26 years that I did in prison, I met so many soldiers, right? They came through and protected the other soldiers that was in their camp. When they got caught up, they swallowed the pill. The mistakes they was making, they had to accept responsibility for that. And, in some cases, they was the top of the line. They was, big boys. I met, some big boys. I don't want to really mention their names, right? But they had to accept responsibility for the mistakes they made that could have potentially brought down the rest of the crew. You know what I'm saying? So it was one situation. I'm not going to say his name again because, he might not want his identity to be. But I know for a fact that the homie accepted a 30-year deal. A 30-year deal. Didn't tell on nobody. The homie out of Compton, I'm going to give you a little bit of information on him. He out of Compton, and was doing his thing back in the 80s and the 70s. I don't know who made the mistake. I can't go off into details about his case, but I know that what little bit he did share with me was that in order to protect the rest of the dudes that was in the organization, he had to take that deal. You know what I'm saying? And so I say all that to say this, right? And I'm going to have to bring it to Shyne Barrow because that's what he asked Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. That's what he asked Shyne to do for him. And Shyne, being the soldier that he was, you know what I'm saying, he did that. He accepted that 10 years. They say he didn't shoot the gun, so he didn't have to accept responsibility for that. But he did that to protect P. Diddy. And I say that to say this, right? P. Diddy, you need to take that plea to protect the rest of your people. Look like they're going to come after your moms, come after your sons, and what's all on them tapes. So whoever else they're going to come after. So the best thing you could do is make the right decision. In the long run, when it's all said and done, bro, you're going to do some time. They're not going to let you out. Not without getting no time. I don't know who the people are that they say that you did what you did, and but they're going to get some time out of you. They don't want to let you out now. You know what I'm saying? So let's be mindful of that. And be mindful, bruh, that, really, from what I understand, you're a good dude. You know what I'm saying? You're very thoughtful in regards to doing and trying to take care of other people. So this is a time where, you got to take care of other people in a real way. But the sacrifice is going to be you and your freedom. But when you look at your life, bruh, you lived a hell of a life. You know what I'm saying? And when it's all said and done, it ain't over. It ain't over. Try to get the best deal you can get. Put this all to an end. Let them people who panicking right now, let them get some rest. You know what I'm saying? And let this thing end, bruh. You the one that decided to record them videos and, but then again, when you're living that life, you never thought that this might happen or that might happen. And then even when things started happening, you never thought that it might get to this point. But you're in a situation now, and you got to deal with that. But more important, you know, you got to accept responsibilities for your action and what you did. Because when it's all said and done, you know, we create our own world. You know, when I went to prison and did that 26 years, I had to understand that, you know, that I created the situation that allowed myself to be in a situation where I can be incarcerated again. And you created that situation where someone can call the police and have you incarcerated. But you created that, bro. You created that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you look at the bigger picture, your actions didn't just affect you, and it's not just affecting you. You know, it's going to affect the whole industry, and ain't nobody really. I mean, those that ain't got nothing better to do in life, you know what I'm saying? They want to see the rest of y'all fall, but nobody want to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you know, they did what they did, you know, and again, they're gonna have to answer to that, not just in the physical, but in the spiritual world. You know, whoever God they worship, that's gonna be a personal, you know, thing that they're gonna have to deal with. I'm just saying, as far as what I see, you need to bring this to an end, and you need to accept responsibility and protect the rest of them dudes, Jay-Z, Beyonce, J-Lo, whatever kind of evidence they might have on them people. You know what I'm saying? And continue being quiet. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you say anyway is going to be distorted. You know, so there's no sense in saying nothing. Just whatever evidence they got, you know, you and your lawyers, y'all figure out the best way to, you know, deal with that and get that over and move on. You know, at the end of the day, bro, you know, got a life to live. You got a life to live. You got some very hard decisions to make. But I believe that you got the right team, or you can find the right team that's going to help you make the right decision. You know, but I'm saying this, remember, the same atmosphere, the same situation that surrounded you when Shyne Barrow took that deal for you is the same situation that applies for you now. And I guess you can say the whole hip-hop community, especially my era, and that's what hurts the most, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking your music, Jay-Z, you know, Beyonce, all of us grew up together. We the same age, you know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. Yeah, you're not the first one, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been dudes and, you know, real ones in the streets, and you come from there. Real ones in the streets, they swallow that pill, bro. You know, they swallow that pill and move on. You know, those that don't take a deal, you know, they fight it, you know, and keep that positive attitude that eventually, you know, we got the right lawyers on our side, and eventually they're going to reduce this time. But what you need to do, man, is free the minds of your friends and, you know, take that plea. Again, just like you asked Mr. Shyne Barrow to do. Remember that. Remember the circumstances behind that. And then keep it G. You know what I'm saying? Keep it G for those that need you now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, follow up on the next video, man. And like I said, subscribe if you like the contents of this video. And comment. Got something to say? You know what I'm saying? You think he shouldn't take a deal? You know, you think he shouldn't shut this down and attack the rest of his homies? Be that G like, you know, so many others have. You're not the first one to do it. You know, it takes a real strong man to do that. You know, but at some point in your life, in all our lives, we're going to have to accept responsibility for what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he needs to do now. Not just for them, but for himself. So he can move on with his life. Yeah. One love. Have a blessed day.